Hey guys, been a little bit. I took down my previous solar videos as I'm getting ready to try to make a very in-depth single video out of them. But I want to give a quick solar update today on where I'm at with it. So here we go. All right, for anybody who had missed any of my other videos that were up, these are my arrays. I've got two of them. I used 4x6s for the front and back post. The back is about 9 foot high. The front is about 1.5 feet. So it gives me about a 32, I think it is, degree angle, which is best for year round at my house. Just real quick. Here's the front of the arrays. All right, so I use those 4x6s for the front and back. Those are 2x8s that are across the bottom and back. I have U-bolts that are actually meant for a trailer leaf springs that it's holding that down. And then I just used flat washers with bolts for holding the panels to the unistrut. And then I bought these special guys right here that are for ends. So here's the other array. These are 32 foot lengthwise and then 12 feet from front to back. So we got our wiring into that DC disconnect there from both ends. I've made those boxes where they're just plug and play. And some of this conduit does not look the best. I'm going for functionality first. So this is the disconnect I use for the DC. These are both wired separately. Again, conduit's not the prettiest. Got some work I'm gonna do with that. Here's the other DC disconnect. And then that one goes underground up into this box and then comes out the bottom. I ran the wiring this way. I hand dug this trench. It's about 2 feet tall. It's 6 gauge wire that goes through 3/4 inch liquid tight. There's 2 in each separate one. They go into the barn there. Here's where they come into the barn at. Follows that liquid tight over behind these extra panels I have. And then this one goes in there, up into this inverter, which is turned off currently. These are the SMA Sunny Boys 7.5 kilowatt. We go down there, up into this one. I'm sorry, the bottom one comes across, goes there. Coming out of that box towards the bottom, and then we have it coming out over here. In this box is the ground wire, which then goes outside to a ground rod. I am finally at the point though, where these have their secure power supply coming off of them. And what the secure power supply does is, because these are part of a grid tied system, which I am not hooked up to the grid yet. I still have more work to do with that. Because it's part of a grid tied system, if I lose AC signal from the road, my inverter's shut down and I cannot power the house off of them. What the Sunny Boy, SMA Sunny Boys do have is a secure power supply, which is this here, and it comes off the side of the inverter. And what happens with it is, if I lose the AC signal, the inverters will shut down, stop sending power to the house, which I don't know if I said it, the system should be around 14,000 kilowatts. I'm sorry, not kilowatts, that'd be a lot. 14,000 watt system, but it'll shut that off to the house. And then I can come out here and flip the switch next to it that I had to wire in. And when I flip that switch, it will give me power to the outlet there, which I believe the outlet is about 16 amps and 2,000 watts. So I have each of those have one. So between the two, I'll have 2,000 watts on that one, 2,000 watts on this one, so I can at least plug some extension cords in and power anything that I need to off of it. Within reason. It won't be obviously as powerful as the 14,000 watt system, but it gives me something during daytime hours. I'm not running batteries in this system either. Later on, I may end up doing that. So anyway, that's where I'm at for now. It felt great the other day finishing this part up and getting the power to the outlets even to see the solar actually powering something. because I've been working on this since June and it is now January. I do work 7 days a week, so that kind of makes it a little bit harder. Sorry the video's shaky. This is just kind of a quick one I'm doing. I do work 7 days a week, so it makes it a little bit of a pain trying to get work done on this, as well as having a family and everything else I do. The next part that I have is I got to run the AC power from the inverters to a disconnect on the side of the house and then bring the power back into the barn. Once I do that, it will be putting in a sub panel and then running the AC into that, which will then feed my house. Again, I'm on a financial standstill right now, being able to buy the rest of the wire and the conduit. I cannot wait for it because then I can start saving on my electric bill. But anyway, that's where I'm at. I just want to give everybody a heads up and let you know this is where we're at with the system. Hopefully I'll have another video for you guys here soon, and I am going to try to take all the old videos I had up and edit them better and put them back up as a whole video on the project. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to please like and subscribe.
But they hide all the monsters, and you kept holding my